So over on the far side, we saw him with his hand up, Kieran Joyce, the 21-year-old cox of the Huskies, Washington University from the west coast of the USA. And they are racing the men from Cornell University, the Big Red. They are on the right of your picture. This is a mixture of Washington's 1V and 2V. Adrian's going to explain what that means in a minute, but essentially the Washington crew came second in the 1Vs at the IRAs, the national championships for university crews in the States. Cornell came 12th, so Washington really should be the favourites to take this race.
Yeah, they should do. Washington's got 3 guys from the first 8 and 6 from the second 8. Both crews came second behind Cal. Cornell, like you said, we're in the B final, coming 5th. So that should be the result, really. But Cornell yesterday had one of the best races of the regatta, didn't they? Beating Durham by 3 feet. It was an unbelievable competition. So they were stinging a bit from that yesterday. And Washington here, not blasting out crazy, but got to half a length relatively quickly. I just think the power of the dogs will be too much for them once they settle into race pace.
Yeah, power of the dogs too much. They got a nice ride down that far station, and we can see, you know, Washington led early on. They've extended their lead. This is our Forley camera at halfway. You're going to get a nice sweep of the crews as they go down. They're not live yet with this race, but I think a really good row from Cornell. They're hanging in there, aren't they? They
are. And the Washington crew will look really quite composed in what they're doing. You know, they know it's going to be a long race, so I think the coach wouldn't have asked for any heroics, really. They'll just go off. They'll be quite confident they can win if they row properly, but they'll respect Cornell and think, well, we have to put in a solid performance, otherwise we'll be in some sort of trouble. And they've just gone out, transitioned into their rhythm, and they're just going to use their rhythm to row away, is my guess.
So we're back live. We're looking at Washington, the dogs from the west coast of the USA. There they are now. What a great close-up. They are racing the men from Cornell University, USA, the Big Red. You can see those carbon fibre riggers. It looks like they've got the telemetry on those riggers.
Yeah, it does look like it. I mean, we saw that the other day with Brooks. Everybody's got a screen, so they know what wattage they're trying to produce. Here, the Washington have borrowed a boat from somebody, but they've brought their own telemetry over to watch it when they're racing.
So just explain what the telemetry is, Adrian, and what that does.
It's on the gate. There's a force transducer, so when they apply pressure on the handle onto the gate, it tells them how many watts they're doing, so they can all measure, a bit like cycling, measure the power they're generating going through the race. But here we're coming down to the progress board here. Washington quite a few lengths ahead.
So Washington will race Oxford Brooks in tomorrow's semi-final. That'll be really tough, but the dogs come through to the finish. We hope you're enjoying this if you're watching in the States. Washington take that heat of the Temple Challenge Cup from their opponents from Cornell University, USA, who cross the line now. And tough in that headwind, but relatively comfortable as far as things can be comfortable. University of Washington beat Cornell in the Temple.